don't matter, mate.
Yeah, no, it does matter, mate. No, it does matter, mate. It does matter, mate. Get your hand off me. Why are you putting me to the floor? Why are you putting me to the floor? Yo, Jill, get off.
Welcome to Cop Core Network, where we expose police misconduct and hold public officials accountable. Today's video is brought to you courtesy of Coley Burks. You'll find a link to their channel in the description below, so be sure to check it out, watch the full footage, and show your support. In today's episode, a man is filming a metropolitan police station from a public road when an incident unfolds that is genuinely difficult to believe. An officer claims to possess a terrorism power that simply doesn't exist, forcefully tackles a man to ground, tears his coat, places him in handcuffs, and then begins leafing through the Terrorism Act 2000 on camera in an attempt to find a legal provision that justifies his actions. And yes, the encounter ultimately ended with a compensation payout. Let's get straight into it.
Excuse me, sir, why are you filming our backyard?
Oh, I'm just making a video.
Of what? Sorry, because filming our backyard, obviously we have concerns around counter-terrorism.
Are you filming me?
I am, yes. So.
Could you let me know before you start filming me, please?
Yeah, no, I want to deal with this first because this is more pressing.
Deal with what?
The fact that you're filming a backyard, you're filming police officers going in and out of a building, a police building.
Why would that be a problem?
Because you understand there's a terror threat. This is what people do. They film, they make video.
They don't.
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you that people film.
Based on what data, facts, statistics?
What do you mean, what data stacks?
No,
what do you mean?
You're telling me, but you're not, there's no basis.
I'm telling you that people do what's called hostile reconnaissance, which is where they...
Hostile reconnaissance.
Let's address the central issue immediately. Filming a police station from a public road is entirely lawful. It is not a criminal offense. There is no legislation that prohibits it. Furthermore, under Rice v. Connolly, 1966, members of the public are generally under no legal obligation to answer police questions unless a specific statutory requirement applies. While hostile reconnaissance is a genuine policing concern, it is not a catch-all justification. Simply invoking terrorism does not automatically transform a person holding a camera into a terrorism suspect.
Are you going to actually listen?
I don't want to listen because you're talking rubbish, bro.
I'm not talking rubbish.
Terrorists do not
I'm asking you.
Gates of police stations.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
They do.
Name me one example.
There was the
Go on.
this case of the White City police station. He had loads of videos of the police station, and it was stopped just before he attacked. Well, I believe it was
You
a group,
identify yourself,
but
please.
what's all this? What are you filming the police station for? Is what I'm asking you.
I asked you to identify first, please. You didn't. What does this mean?
I've got a name badge. I've got shoulder numbers.
When
I'm
the
asking.
public
And anyway, I'm asking you a question. Why are you filming the backyard of a police station?
I don't need to answer any questions. How about that?
Right, you're going to be searched under Section 55 of the Terrorism Act. I'm PC Beach from Barkingside Police Station.
Stop right there, because this is where a significant legal error occurs. There is no stop-and search power under Section 55 for the purpose being claimed. None whatsoever. It does not authorize an officer to stop or search a member of the public in these circumstances. Yet the officer confidently relies upon it as though it were decisive legal authority. In reality, the power he is referring to simply does not exist in the way he describes. He has effectively invented a legal power that provides no support for the actions he is taking. Remember that point, because it becomes increasingly important as the incident unfolds.
You're entitled to a copy of the search. You're detained for the purpose of the search.
You're not going to cuff me, are you?
No, there's no need.
Can I keep this in my hand?
Relax.
I'm relaxed. Can I keep this in my hand or prop it down?
Well, if you want to prop it down, prop it down.
So what are the grounds for the search?
Right, you're filming the backyard of a police station. Like I said, people do hostile reconnaissance, and that's why I'm searching you.
So what you say? Hold on, slow down.
I'm doing it.
What are you searching for? I understand it's happening. Get your hand off me. What are you searching for?
I'm searching you.
Slow down. Get your hand off me.
No.
What are you searching for? What are the grounds first, yeah? Section 55.
What your grounds.
Section 55. No, what are the grounds? Get your
I'm
hand off me.
looking for anything related to terrorism. No, because you're trying to pull away and put your hands in your pockets.
I'm not trying to put my hand in my pocket.
Still.
You lot calm down. What are the grounds for the search? What are you expecting to find?
I said I'm not going to put you in cuffs. I'll put you under.
What is Section 55? What is Section 55?
The Terrorism Act. It allows us to search.
Doesn't exist.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Right. Okay.
Alright, you're going to be sued. Crack on, mate.
Right.
Get your hand off me. Why are you putting me to the floor? Why are you putting me to the floor? Yo, Jill, get off. Why are you putting me to the ground?
Because you're continuing to pull against me and you're being
grabbing
spat
me for
back.
no reason.
Yeah.
You grabbed me for no reason.
The auditor is absolutely right. There was no lawful justification for using force against this man. Before an officer can physically detain or restrain someone, there must be genuine and objectively reasonable grounds for suspecting that specific individual of relevant criminal activity. And those grounds should be capable of being clearly explained. None of that happens here. Instead, the officer relies on a statutory section that grants him no such authority before taking the man to the ground and tearing his coat in the process.
What's wrong with these people, man?
Relax.
Get off me! Get off!
Relax.
Get off! Get off! Section 55 doesn't even exist. Get your fucking knee off!
No. Look, right, as soon as the cuffs are on, you can stand up. Just relax, all right?
Listen, it was
Just
very
relax.
simple. You were just asked why you were filming a police
Relax.
station.
But please,
Thank you.
right, put this right. Because
Right.
he's acting unreasonable now.
It's not.
Okay.
He's asked you a
Absolutely
question. He's asked
unreasonable.
you a question. You didn't answer him.
I don't have to
continue to
answer.
call and fight
I don't
against
have
me.
to answer.
Question, isn't it?
Beach, I don't have to answer. Do you not get
Right,
that? I can
I'm gonna
exercise
continue
my
to
right.
search you. It's
Right,
fine.
whilst I'm on the floor. At least let me
Yeah.
stand up. Where's my dignity?
Okay, look.
What? This you?
Relax. We'll stand you up.
I'm relaxed.
Okay.
Thank you for trying to
happy for
de-escalate
it?
the situation.
Right. Do you want? Yeah, we're standing up. If you stop pulling.
I'm not trying to put my
That's
hands in
all
my
right.
pockets. I just asked you to get your hands
You kept pulling against
I can
me.
resist because I haven't committed a crime, have I?
Do you want to stand
I
up?
haven't committed a
Do you want to
crime.
stand up? There you go.
Put my phone up so I can record this. Record this. Yeah, but I want to record it on mine. Can you at least let me get my phone?
Listen. Just
What's going on?
If it's still recording, it's picking up. We're recording, okay? Everything is being recorded.
You messed
Where
up
is
big
that?
time.
That's there.
You messed up big time. Section 55 doesn't even exist. You just made it
Okay,
up.
Section 55 is terrorism act. You can
Section 55 doesn't exist. Get me out of cross. I'm not resisting. I'm not.
relax.
Just wait until.
Oh look, you've ripped my coat as well. You're gonna be short with that as well.
If you hadn't pulled against me, I said I wasn't going to put you in cuffs, and then you started playing around. We have a use of force to search someone.
No, it's not. I'm sure it's not. So well done, you know what time it is now, yeah?
Sorry?
Section 55 is just then you not put me to the ground. Good job. You know what happens next now, don't you? You already know the score. I can film it all I like. Guess what? I can film it all I like.
What's the reason?
I don't need a reason. Do you not understand that? I'm doing a lawful activity. I don't need a reason.
But why?
Can you
It's
please take me
not
out of cuffs?
normal.
And here we go again. The officer immediately wants to know why he is filming and what purpose it serves, as though recording a police station is somehow suspicious by its very nature or requires an explanation. But that simply isn't the case. Filming a public building from a public place is not unlawful, and there is no legal duty requiring a member of the public to explain why they're doing it. The burden does not rest on the individual to justify lawful behavior. If officers believe an offense has been committed, it is for them to identify the legal grounds supporting their actions, not to expect someone exercising a lawful activity to prove their innocence.
Can you pick my phone up and get your hand? Why am I in cuffs? Let me put the cuffs in front of me then. You tackled me to the ground. How was I being aggressive? You were grabbing me for no reason.
He was trying to search you and you was
You have no grounds to search me. Section 55 don't exist.
Stand by.
What grounds?
Somewhere?
So you just made up a law and you just tackled me to the floor for doing illegal activity. That's what's just happened. My coat is ripped. I'm in cuffs. What is Section 55? What is Section 55? You're gonna be made to
Okay.
account for this. Okay, take me out of cuffs
That's
right
fine.
now.
No,
Take
you're
me
not
out of
taking you out of the cuffs for
You're
a minute
making this
until
worse
we're
for
happy
you.
it's
Why are your
finished.
hands shaking? Because you know you messed up.
How are my hands
Your hands are
shaking?
shaking because you know you messed up. Let's put this right.
Alright,
Take me out of
relax,
cuffs. A state of you, man. You're a complete mess, bro. Why would you do that? Why would you do
What?
that?
Why would I do what?
Why would you just
You're
do
filming
what
in
you
the
just did?
backyard of a police station. I've asked you questions
I don't
about
need
it,
to answer your
and you're
question. I
not
don't
answering
need
it.
to
So
answer.
then I decided to search you. when I'm searching you, you've decided to resist. So I've used force in order to.
Yes, I will resist. Of course,
I'm
I'll
explaining.
resist.
If you want to listen, you can listen.
But you're gonna
Because
pay
you
for
want
that
this for
code
your
as well.
camera and everything, don't you?
Yeah, so take me out of cuffs so you can explain, and then maybe people
At the
can
moment,
hear
you're
your
still
point of-
detained.
For what? What else are you searching for? I don't understand. You haven't even searched the bag. Why have you not
I
searched the
searched your
bag?
bag. What do you think I was doing behind you?
Yeah, there's another pocket in there.
Alright.
Can you please take me out of cuffs?
Not for a
Staying as
minute.
you are, mate. You're staying as you are for the
Am I?
Yeah, you are, yeah.
Right. Yeah, this place, hella corrupt. You know that this
Right,
is
what
wrong,
I will
you know,
correct is it is section 44, not 55. I did get the wrong section.
That's wrong as well. Try
It's
the third
not.
time. Let's see if you get third time lucky. This 43 is the one you're looking for. It's too late now. Too late now.
Don't matter, mate.
Yeah, no, it does matter, mate. No, it does matter, mate. It does matter, mate. It does matter, mate. Yeah. You can just make it up on the spot. It does matter. Of course it matters.
Now watch the sequence unfold. First comes Section 55, a power that does not exist for the purpose the officer claims. Then comes Section 44, which did once provide stop and search powers under the Terrorism Act 2000. But those provisions were repealed more than a decade ago after European Court of Human Rights ruled that they breached the right to privacy because of their overly broad application. Finally, we reach Section 43, the relevant power the officer should have identified from the very beginning. Remarkably, he doesn't arrive at it himself. Instead, it is a man sitting in handcuffs who points him towards the correct legislation. Even more astonishing is the officer's response when it is highlighted that every legal provision they relied upon had been wrong. They dismiss the mistakes as though they are insignificant, but they matter enormously. They represent the difference between conducting a lawful search and unlawfully placing an innocent person on the ground in handcuffs. It is a truly remarkable failure to understand the legislation they are attempting to enforce.
Mate, who cares?
But what do you mean, who cares?
We're
It
searching now
matters.
because we suspect you being
Yeah,
terrorist.
you
That's
yeah,
why.
you suspect I'm a
Yeah?
terrorist.
Shut up and
You
listen.
shut up, you slapper.
Yeah?
Yeah, slap it. Shut up, man. Idiot. Yeah, it's a great one. You're out here misusing legislation, searching me under legislation that don't exist. It's a great one. Idiot. Take me out of cuffs.
No, I don't think so.
Section 43 don't require me to give no details.
44.
Yeah, 44 don't exist anymore. It was repealed in 2011.
So you're refusing to give
Yes,
us
I'm
the
refusing, yeah. Refusing to take me out of cuffs. I don't understand why.
So at the moment you're still detained.
Okay, have you
So
not
we can
completed the search?
ascertain. Sorry?
Have you not completed the search? Section 43 doesn't require me to give any information.
It doesn't? No, not at the moment.
So
So
what-
we're going to do our own checks and work it out. It's fine.
What else?
Who you are?
You messed up big time. Slaphead's a proper tyrant as well, that Slaphead over there.
Alright.
Thinks he's bad as well. Is this still recording? Can you check if it's still recording?
Well, even if it's not, you can do freedom of information
Yeah,
requests.
but
to
you
get-
lot don't play
Do you
by
want
the
to
rules.
listen?
Yeah, you don't play. No, I
You
don't
can
want to listen.
request
I don't
this
want to listen. I
footage.
don't want to listen.
Alright.
You don't play by the
Alright,
rules.
then let's all shut up and just sit here in silence while we work that out.
You don't
then.
play by the rules. So what makes me think that you're gonna release that footage even if I ask for it? You just detained me
Because
under
it's not down to
Section
me, that's
55.
why.
This is
Because
what
somebody
you do.
else will make that decision, not
And
me.
mate, I resisted because you didn't explain no grounds. You
did.
didn't say what you were expecting to find. All now, I don't know what you were expecting to find. What were you expecting
Evidence
to
of
find?
any sort of terrorism
Like what?
activity.
Such as what? Like what items?
Sorry?
Like
Like
what
any
items?
sort of,
Like what?
I don't know, pictures of yards, pictures of other police stations, things that make it look like you're doing what I told you earlier, hostile reconnaissance on a.
Can you
Alright,
please take me
that's
out
what
of
it's
cuffs?
called.
You take me out of cuffs.
Whether you accept it or not is the other thing.
You know that this is wrong as well. I know you. You were in another video. You were in another video. I recognise you. You've dealt with this situation before. I reckon. Nah, you have. Nah, you've dealt with a situation. I recognise you. I recognise you. There was a black guy that come here and do this as well. Yeah. I recognise you. And you know that's why you're so kind of reluctant. It makes sense now because you've seen this happen before. This guy don't give a fuck, innit? He knows that this is illegal, and he's just endorsing it anyway because he's a jobs of slapping. So arms crossed. You don't know what to say. I don't blame you either. I would
the
feel.
difficulty is that you are here and you are filming police.
And I can do that though. You know I can
But
do
you
that.
know that it's going to attract police officers that come and
Yeah, but
speak
this
to
is
you.
not how you deal with it. What you just did then is not how you deal with it.
There's lots of different ways to deal with people, isn't there?
Have I got scratches on my face?
I can see that there is reddening, some reddening to your face. I don't know if that's
I've seen film.
That said,
Can I speak? Can I speak? Because you've done a lot of speaking. So can I speak to you now?
Go on.
Okay. we drove past, you were filming the yard. Okay, a lot of people want to hurt police officers, so our job, and the reason there is the counter-terrorism power, is so that we can prevent any attacks on police officers.
The sergeant then arrives and adopts much the same line of reasoning. It is certainly true that there are individuals who wish to harm police officers, and vigilance is an important part of policing. However, a general awareness of potential threats is not the same as having reasonable suspicion about one specific individual. Those are entirely different legal concepts. If merely filming a public building were enough to justify treating someone as a terrorism suspect, then every television news crew, journalist, documentary filmmaker, and photographer working throughout Britain could find themselves in handcuffs. As the encounter progresses, it becomes increasingly clear that some of the officers recognize how badly the situation has unfolded. One falls noticeably silent. Another avoids eye contact, but privately recognizing an error is not the same as accepting accountability for it.
So someone filmed the yard for hostile reconnaissance. Okay, my colleague asked you why you were filming, but you didn't answer it.
I don't have to do that, do I?
No, but listen,
need a reason to do
all that does
activity.
is just raises suspicion.
No, it shouldn't. Why are you so paranoid? This is not a valuable target for
People
this is
wanna
not a
hurt us.
valuable target for a terrorist. Why would people want to hurt you? Have you done something to someone? Like, why would someone want to hurt you?
People want to target public services.
No, they don't.
Look at Lee Rigby. Look at the guy at Houses of Parliament. You know, it happens, and we're trying to prevent
Those
that.
are isolated incidents. They weren't terror incidents.
But how do we know it's not going to happen again?
There's ways of dealing with it. I'm sure you two could have easily
Both
sussed that.
were terrorists. You know that.
No, they
Both
weren't.
Lee Rigby was terrorist. So was the one from House of Parliament.
What, the Lee Rigby incident? So who was the target in Houses of Parliament? All right. So did they film police stations and then carry out their attack? Well, no. So you can't just brandish everyone as a potential terrorist. Like, this isn't a police state.
I said to you, if you're going to be filming police stations, you are going to be making yourself.
Yeah, I understand that, but like, what's Section 55 of terrorism? Like, what is this? This is just pathetic.
In the heat of the moment.
No, it's not. No.
In the heat of the moment, getting the exact legislation out, rolling off your tongue when you are dealing with someone that's being aggressive.
Oh, was it? How
That's not
was I being aggressive?
Listen, you was pulling away from my colleague when he was trying to search you.
He said Section 55, and then he said, no, you launched, and then you said Section 55. I was only being aggressive when I was being assaulted.
Like I said to you, I corrected myself, didn't I?
So you corrected it from 55 to what?
44 is what I believe is the right section.
Oh, you don't search it.
Almost.
User joined your channel.
Oh, what's the time? 16:50.
See the situation of the face.
User left your channel.
Right now. Right, there's your copies.
Alright, what was it, Section 44?
Mm-hmm.
Right, well done, Muppet. It was meant to be Section 43, so that
Okay.
was a calamity.
Like I say, as far as I'm aware, it's Section 44.
So now you're definitely going to lose in court, you know that.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure you wrote
That
down
is
Section
no.
44.
I haven't written down Section 44 on there.
Okay.
The code on there is for the terrorism acts, and that's what I put in there. But, like I've said it all over my camera, your camera, everything, that I believe I got it wrong to begin with. That's 55.
You can't
and I
afford to get
corrected
things
it.
wrong, though. You can't
Of course
afford to
you
get.
can.
No,
I'm
of course,
human,
no, you
I'm
can't.
human.
No, but you this
Anyway,
dealing
like I
with people's
say,
rights. You're
like I
dealing
say,
with
I corrected
legislation
myself
and
that I
crime.
believe it's number 4,
You
it's
can't afford
44.
to make mistakes
Of
like
course
this.
you can.
You can't. No, you can't.
Do you want to have a discussion, or do you just going to shout abuse? Because if
I
you
wanna
shout
hear-
abuse, I'm going to go.
Go on,
But
hear
if
what
you want to
got to
talk,
say.
no,
Yeah,
what I'm saying,
go on.
I'm human. I thought it was 55. Now I believe it's 44, and I corrected it for you. Alright, see you later. Alright,
User left your channel.
I can't go anywhere. What's that? I'll skip over there. I'll go through.
You're opening?
Yeah. Real good. Right.
Don't let this go.
Coley Burks later brought a civil claim against the Metropolitan Police, and the matter was settled for £1,500. That compensation came from public funds because an officer failed to distinguish between genuine legal authority and powers that simply did not exist. Looking back at the incident, the sequence is impossible to ignore. An officer relied upon a power he did not have, used force before establishing lawful grounds, and then searched the Terrorism Act 2000 hoping to find legislation that would justify actions already taken. First came Section 55, then Section 44, and finally Section 43. By then, the damage had already been done. A torn coat, scratches to the man's face, time spent in handcuffs, and all because he was lawfully filming a building from a public road. That is the central lesson of this case. When officers rely on the law, situations like this can be resolved professionally and within moments. When they rely on ego instead of legal authority, the result could be unlawful force, civil claims, compensation, and a loss of public confidence. Understanding the law remains one of the strongest protections available when someone in uniform attempts to exercise powers they simply do not possess. Don't forget to download my free cheat sheet using the link in the pinned comment. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.